financial success is often hidden behind numbers that look identical at first glance. Meet Alex and Ben. Both are 50 years old, living in the same bustling metropolitan city. They both earn exactly $100,000 a year as senior project managers. Their career paths, their salaries, and even their daily work schedules are virtually identical.
For 20 years, they have walked the same streets and shared the same professional opportunities.
But as time marches forward, a silent divide begins to grow between their financial realities. By the age of 58, Alex has achieved something most people only dream of. Alex retires with a $3 million nest egg, fully funded and tax-efficiently structured.
Meanwhile, Ben reaches age 6 to 7 and finds himself trapped in a very different situation.
Despite earning the same income, Ben must continue working just to cover his monthly rent.
The difference between their lives is not a matter of luck.
How did two people with identical starts end up with such drastically different outcomes?
The answer lies in a critical window of time that most people completely ignore. Welcome to the age 50 window. This is the final runway for your financial life. The next 10 years will decide if you take flight or stay grounded forever. At age 50, many people think they are at the peak of their career mountain. They view their high salary as a reward for 30 years of hard labor. But math doesn't care about your feelings. Age 50 is not a reward, it is a deadline.
Alex understood this. He treated his 50s as the most aggressive accumulation phase of his life.
Ben, however, fell into the trap of spending his peak earnings on lifestyle upgrades. This is known as the ratchet effect. Once your lifestyle expands, it rarely contracts. Every raise you get is immediately consumed by higher monthly expenses and debt obligations. You become a prisoner to your own income, unable to reduce spending when the market shifts. The gap between what you earn and what you keep remains dangerously thin. Then come the invisible barriers. Costs that hit you precisely when you are most vulnerable. Medical costs before age 65 can be a silent wealth destroyer for the unprepared. Without a corporate plan, individual health insurance premiums can reach thousands of dollars per month. And then there is the sandwich generation trap, caring for both children and aging parents. Your resources are stretched in two directions, leaving nothing for your own future security.
Let us look at the math that Ben ignored and Alex mastered.
Social Security is a game of patience that most people lose because they are desperate. Taking benefits at age 62 means you only receive 70% of your full amount. Waiting until age 70 increases that payout to 176%. Over 20 years, that single decision can mean a difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars. But there is a greater danger: the sequence of returns risk. The math of bad timing. If the market crashes during your first 3 years of retirement, your portfolio may never recover. Selling assets at a loss to pay for living expenses creates a death spiral for wealth. This is how millionaires go broke while still living in a nice neighborhood. The solution is not more income. The solution is surgical intervention in your life structure. Step 1. Cost structure surgery. You must aggressively lower your fixed monthly obligations now. Every dollar of fixed cost you eliminate is a dollar you don't have to earn later. Step 2. Tax optimization. Move your wealth into tax-free buckets while you still can. Roth conversions in your 50s can save you millions in taxes during your 80s. Step 3. Diversify your income streams before you stop your primary paycheck. Create systems that pay you regardless of whether the stock market is up or down. To be like Alex, you must act with the urgency of a man running out of time. Because in the world of finance, the greatest asset you have is not money, but time. The path to retirement can seem overwhelming, but by focusing on key indicators, a clear strategy emerges. Selling assets at a loss to pay for living expenses creates a death spiral for wealth. Take control of your math before your math takes control of you. Start today. Let us go deeper into the mechanics of the lifestyle ratchet effect to understand the trap. When you earn more, you naturally want to improve your quality of life. This feels earned.
A slightly better car, a slightly larger home. These small upgrades feel insignificant in the moment.
But over 10 years, these slight improvements become your new baseline for what is necessary.
Psychologically, it is nearly impossible to go back to a cheaper lifestyle without feeling like a failure. Ben is not poor. He is simply committed to the high costs of a lifestyle he must work continuously to sustain. His high income is a high-speed treadmill. If he stops running, the entire system collapses instantly. This gap, the spread between what he could spend and what he chose to spend, is his freedom. By age 55, that spread had grown into a self-sustaining engine of wealth generation. Now consider the pre-Medicare chasm. This is where many retirements go to die early deaths. If you retire before 65, you are responsible for your own health insurance in a brutal market. For a couple, this could mean an out-of-pocket expense of $20,000 every single year. Without planning, these 10 years can drain a significant portion of your liquid retirement savings. Alex funded a health savings account for decades, creating a tax-free pool specifically for this bridge. He used math to build a bridge over the chasm, while others simply tried to jump.
Next is the sandwich generation pressure, the emotional and financial weight of dual caregiving.
Supporting adult children while paying for a parent's long-term care can destroy a retirement plan. Many people in their 50s sacrifice their own future to solve their family's immediate financial crises.
Alex established family boundaries and insurance protections for his parents years before the need arose.
He protected his oxygen mask first, so he could truly help others without drowning himself.
Now, let us analyze the most expensive mistake in retirement: the Social Security timing trap.
Most people take their benefits as soon as possible at age 62, out of fear.
By doing so, they lock in a permanently reduced payment for the rest of their lives.
Every year you wait after your full retirement age adds a guaranteed 8% return. Over a 30-year retirement, this translates into a massive difference in your total lifetime wealth. Alex used other assets to bridge the gap to age 70, maximizing his guaranteed income.
But market returns are never guaranteed. This brings us to the sequence of returns risk. Two investors can have the same average return, but end up with completely different fortunes. If a bear market hits in year one of retirement, your withdrawals compound the losses. You are not just losing money to the market, you are selling shares at the bottom.
If the same crash happens at the end of your retirement, it barely affects your lifestyle. The first 3 years of your retirement are the most dangerous years of your financial life.
Alex protected himself by keeping 2 years of cash in a separate safety bucket. When the market dipped, he didn't sell his stocks. He lived off his cash reserves instead.
This allowed his investments to recover naturally, preserving his wealth for the long term.
Now, let us perform the surgery. Step 1. The cost structure overhaul.
You must distinguish between wants and structural needs with absolute coldness.
Your goal is to reduce your monthly burn rate to the absolute minimum before you retire. Every $1,000 you cut from your budget is $25,000 less you need to save. Tax optimization. This is where you fight the government for your own money. Traditional retirement accounts are a ticking tax bomb. The rates you pay later could be much higher.
As we analyze the data, a clear resource gap emerges. To ensure future stability,
in retirement, every dollar he withdraws is his, 100%. No surprises. Ben pays taxes on every withdrawal, effectively reducing his spending power by 25%.
Income diversification. Do not rely on a single faucet for your survival.
Alex built small, reliable income streams that operate independently of his main career.
When his job ended, his lifestyle didn't change because the other faucets were already running. Wealth is not about how much you make. It is about how much you manage and protect.
Your 50s are not the end of the race. They are the final sprint to the finish line.
Without a plan, you are just a passenger in your own life, drifting toward uncertainty. The difference between them was a series of small, logical choices made every single day. It wasn't a miracle. It was a commitment to the math of reality over the comfort of illusion. If you find yourself in Ben's position today, do not despair. Change the trajectory now.
1 year of radical discipline can make up for 10 years of financial neglect.
Grab the wheel of your financial future and turn it toward the light while you still have momentum.
The window is closing, but it is not yet locked. Every action you take matters.
Perform the surgery. Optimize the taxes. Diversify the streams. These are your tools for survival. Do not be the person working at 70 because you ignored the math at 50. Alex chose freedom. He chose to own his time rather than being owned by his bills. Ben still has a choice, and so do you. The math of your life is waiting. Retirement is not an age. It is a financial number where work becomes optional.
Make this chapter the most impactful one of your entire story. Pivot with purpose.
The path to $3 million starts with a single calculation. Do it today. Thank you for watching. The math is on your side if you start now. 108 seconds of focus can change 40 years of destiny. Be brave. Consider the weight of every dollar spent on convenience versus freedom. Small sacrifices today buy large amounts of time tomorrow. This is the ultimate trade.
Build your fortress one stone at a time. Do not look for shortcuts where none exist.
Your future self is either going to thank you or curse you. Choose the thank you. It starts with the next dollar you touch. Give it a mission. Give it a purpose. Invest in your knowledge as much as your accounts. The best return is your own wisdom. Community and strategy are the twin engines of a successful retirement. Find your strategy today. Commit to the process. Sign the contract with yourself. The math never lies. You are the architect of your own destiny. Design something that stands the test of time. The horizon is wide for those who prepare. The world is small for those who wait. Your excuses will not pay your rent at age 70. Your discipline will. Remember the math. Remember the window. Remember that you are in control. Step into your future with confidence. Your $3 million journey begins right now. This is your time. Make it count. The math will follow your lead.